We are now entering Pyrite Town, or rather we have just arrived at Pyrite Town. I'm going to completely ignore Kale because, well, A, we can't fight him right now, unlike this lad right here, which I forgot his name. But also, B, he's also an optional battle, which I think is kind of interesting. Always thought that he wasn't. But hi, Khaled. Kalda, not Khaled. I read Salad at first. Ooh, Delibird and Igglybuff. See how this fight goes, and I don't remember if he has a shadow Pokemon or not. Don't believe he does, but regardless, it gets EXP up for the Regice and Seal. But also, we could switch out Bannet or Nuzleaf as well, so either way it works. I just want to know if Focus Punch will be able to hit or not. And I believe Heat Wave is super effective against Delibird. So using this, as long as, well, it doesn't avoid, should get it down pretty low. And the fact that we have a battle animation right now says, yes, it actually hit. Ooh, so close to being fully wiped and almost a crit hit. And if Focus Punch actually works, this Igglybuff should be able to go down pretty quickly itself. Ooh, I was so glad that Seal's defense is pretty good. Oh, and it lost focus. I mean, that makes sense, it did get hit, so now we're just gonna send out Bannet or Bannet. I'm not actually that sure how we're supposed to say this Pokemon's name. But man oh man, I love Bannet so much. And like C-Dot, Nuzleaf, and I forgot the third evolution right now because it's been such a long time since I've actually played a Pokemon game. But all three of them are all probably top as well, all together as well, because it's the same evolution. And Regice is wearing the whole stage, my guy. Like, poor Seal though, if it weren't for the fact that it got hit, it would have taken out this Igglybuff. And I was so sad for her that didn't actually happen. At the Weeping Bell! I forgot that the Weeping Bell looked like that. It's just... There's something about it. It makes me so happy. But let's just take this guy out and get our Nuzleaf out. At least make it equal for the Shadow Gauge, I believe that's what the bar is called. Go down. I'm surprised that the Bannet's already a chunk ahead. I don't know, we must have gotten it out in the party before this battle or not. But let's see if how this battle goes. So I don't know how early on the Pokemon can get into the Hyper stage. I think that's what the thing is called. Only available after using Shadow Rush, which I think is kind of interesting. Wow, Bannet. You hit very, very hard. Oh, okay, Hyper Mode. You're already at Hyper Mode. I ain't complaining. Yeah, now, I thought it said could not use for a second. I was like, wow, okay, I didn't know that it was not effective against Bannets. Mind you, does mean look or scary face, or just any effective moves. Not effective move, any moves similar to that actually have a perfect hit, no matter what type it is. I don't believe that's the case, but it could also change the Colosseum. There's a lot of things in Colosseum that have been changed. I love how he just says, whoops! I tripped myself up, but you're not bad at all. Your Pokemon are tops too. I can see it in your eyes. You're just like us. It's easy to see. Well, I mean, it was good to fight you. But now, I guess our first Shadow Pokemon will be from this last right here. And Lemon. I forgot that I called her Lemon. And I forgot that our name is also Almond. But I love how she just gets jealous despite, like, Emok? I don't know how to say her name, despite her being like, no, it's a joke. Registeel. Hello, Registeel, and hello, Persian. Oh, Persians are so cute. Also, no, it's kind of interesting how none of the NPCs actually have names for themselves. Definitely gonna use Heat Wave because I want to get this Registeel out. I don't know if they have their normal attacks or if they have random attacks either. I don't see why it would only be on our side. but that would be very unfortunate if it had explosion. Okay, Shadow Ball. So far, so good. And the Focus Punch is not going to be able to hit now because you darn Registeel. You darn Registeel. Well, I'm glad that Regice also has a high amount of defense. I don't know what their natures are, but okay. Ooh, I say Registeel is actually a pain in the butt to try to get down. Like obviously because it's a legendary, but not just because it is a legendary. I mean, most of the Regis are just a pain to try to get down. I have no idea why. I'm so sorry, Steel. I'm going to switch you out because you're about to get yeeted. And I forgot that Nuzleaf actually has an item. I don't know what's going to be. Maybe Tuza. It's really funny how the one move that shouldn't be learned from any other Pokemon. Regice just knows. I wonder if it's just because it got learned from... Ooh, okay. That was a big hit. Thankfully it didn't take it all the way down. Thank you very much for surviving that. Nuzleaf, I'm probably going to switch you out now so you don't get absolutely obliterated. Smog. But I can just imagine them, yeah, learning side by side or something like that. Oh, his part Nuzleaf, this is getting... Ooh. Okay, well, it had a berry on it. Thank you, Berry. At least I don't have to worry about you anymore once I get out of battle. I am very surprised that they do not want to use Blaze Kick against Regice. Like, you'd think of all things, but by Persian, it feels like you are more of a threat than the Reggie was. Thankfully, the Reggie did not know Explosion. I'm very curious to know if one of our Pokemon, or any of the Pokemon that we're going to fight against, will actually know Explosion. That would be very much a surprise, but thankfully this Registeel is just about to get his butt out of here. Please do not poison my Bandit. Thank you very much. I would like to use Shadow Rush and get the poor Reggie and the antidote that it needs. And thankfully we start off with a bunch of items. Oh, and we're in hyper mode anyways, so I'm surprised it didn't just try to use Poison Sting again. It seemed to be obsessed with using that, but you know what, I ain't complaining. Just get to use Oxuga again and hope that it actually hits. Because it's just about to down one of our Pokemon. Okay. Thank you, Regice. I appreciate you, and so sorry, Seal, that you weren't able to actually hit Focus Punch. Because I probably would have been able to bring down Registeel pretty easy otherwise. Man, I love Seal, it's so cute. You got all serious! I mean, did I look serious in the first place? I don't know. But now we're all healed up, and before we go along fighting the other trainers, I decided to just go to Dukin's hideout. So I'm curious to know if we'd be able to actually trigger the event with the windmill, or what I would call a lab. Hi folks, I'm just saying hi and getting out. Oh, okay, so it does. I'm sorry, so I believe that's what your name is. I'm just going to ignore you, because I already know what you're gonna do. This kind of sucks that, you know, he had to resort to that because that's what he felt like he needed to do. But at the same time, I guess there's not really much else he could actually do. Oh? Okay, that makes sense. I was like, what are you stopping me for, Lemon? I get it, though. Okay, well, we're gonna talk to you. Yes, I'm looking for a battle. I mean, why else would I be talking to you on Battle Square? Hi, Vant. Wonder what Pokemon you're gonna have. Survivor! Survivor! And Dunsparce. Oh, Dunsparce is so cute. Hopefully this battle's not going to be as much of a scare as the last battle, though, and she didn't even have Shadow Pokemon. Ooh, which one is it? Ooh, it's a Viper. It's not that bad. That means before we start attacking, I'm just gonna throw a Pokeball at it, and I hope that we can actually catch it. I seriously love how we still just use a bug. Or, I don't know if it's like a bug, glitch, or oversight, or what it is. But we can just keep all our Pokeballs. Especially useful when you have Master Balls. It's absolutely hilarious when it actually happens. And I'm kind of hoping that we're going to get a Master Ball. That is also potential that we'll get 2 Master Balls anyways, or even multiple. Because any items that are in chests, we can get more than just one of them. Which I think is really fun. I love that little addition to this randomizer. Oh! Well, I'm glad that didn't work. Ooh, high jump. I mean, okay. I mean, to be fair, it kind of looks like a Pokemon that would actually know high jump, but at the same time, it's so funny. I don't know why. Now that I think about it, are there any Pokemon that are ghost in fighting? I don't believe there is. But please correct me if I'm wrong, because I haven't actually played the newest Pokemon game, so for all I know, I mean, there could have been like a lot more, I said hybrids, but a lot more dual types that are new to Pokemon games. And when we got, what's that, sand and water, but we got the sand castle Pokemon. It's absolutely adorable, and I believe that one is grounded in water? And even down Swampert is ground and water. But I love it when there's just dual types. Like if Shadow, Dark, and or Ghost, and Psychic Pokemon. And that would be pretty cool. And I also find it kind of interesting how, in this game, the character just refuses to want to snag anything but Shadow Pokemon. Which I wonder is because Lemon would stop Almond, or if it's because Almond's just like, no, at least I'm at least a little bit more moral. Because again, we don't know why he even, I guess abducted, took the Snagging machine with him out of the hideout. We just know that he took it out. And like, that's that. By Dunsparce! Did not mean to say die, but I'm really hoping we're gonna get to the Viper real soon here, because I don't want it to just KO itself by using a Shadow Rush. That would be very unfortunate. I mean, okay, Magneton, I love how you just know how to use Spider Web, and of all things, it actually feels like it would be one Pokemon other than a spider type or a bug type Pokemon that would actually know how to use to make a spider web. Which I mean, obviously it does now, despite it not even being a spider. It's really impressive. I wonder how it was able to learn to make spider webs like that. I wonder if it has like silk or something on it. Wow, this thing is really determined to not actually be caught, but it's also really determined to try to get this bandit down. Like, come on, Viper. You're about to down yourself. Okay, finally, my goodness. I guess I was just overly intimidated by the, by a Regice or something like that. A high jump kick, I don't know if fighting is super effective against Steel type? I don't believe it is, But, like, I don't know, I'd be surprised. I don't know if okay, it is super effective. They say I don't know if the typing actually changed anything in Colosseum. I believe it's just the attacks. It knows Lick. I don't know why I want to use Lick against this. That's not like it really matters because our bandit just KO'd the best Magneton by Magneton. You came in and defeated the Regice, and then we defeated you. Like, I guess bandit just really wanted the Regice back. Man, that was a good fight though. That was easy for— no, it wasn't easy for me, Vant. I mean, did you see how long it took me to get your survivor? Oh my goodness, I mean, I guess thank you? Alright, and now on to fighting a Rider Nova. Oh, it's read it as Nova. I don't know why now, I'm just reading different names. Manectric and Wishcast. Oh, Wishcast is so cute. I absolutely love Wishcast. Like, Catfish is so adorable. It's just imagine riding one of them. I wonder if it would feel soft or how it would even feel. Ooh. Honestly, not too bad of a shadow Pokemon. The question is, are we going to be able to actually get it? You know what, I'm just gonna switch it out because I have a feeling it might target it. It probably still has some electric moves. Because it feels like there's at least one type of our own Pokemon, or of these Pokemon that actually know it. Ooh. No, you're using Heat Wave. I'm using Heat Wave against Wishcast, I just realized that. Brush Claw. I mean, alright, I was like, use it with its teeth despite it being called Claw? Or how does Crush Claw work with the Wishcast? It's kind of an interesting thought, but thanks for using Sunny Day. At least it ups a fire type move, which makes me wonder if one of these Pokemon does a fire type move. Wishcast, do you know a fire type move? Is that what you're saying?
A few minutes later.
Cool, okay. At least the Manectric was a lot nicer. This is a Viper. Ooh, we got ourselves into Hyper Mode. And now it's just a matter of actually surviving, which hopefully will be a lot better. But also, I'm surprised that Manectric was so hung up on just using Sunny Day. I don't know why he got so hung up on using it. But you know what? I ain't gonna complain about free moves. Which I suppose the free moves were just gonna be thrown to Pokeballs anyways, but still. Okay. Maybe we should switch out Bandit to back to Spheal. And I don't know what Spheal would really do, because at this point it's just using Curse. Which I'm glad Curse was different. And I'm glad that it barely did any moves. Oh, I love how it just starts floating. It's like fluttering its little legs. Something about it is just so adorable. But okay, Wishcast, you gotta get out of here so I can take care of the Machoke. I don't know why I almost called it Machoke its evolution line. But you know what, that's okay. So, oh, Machop, yeah. Okay, there's a Machop and Machoke. Either way it works, and dang, this Nuzleaf just really wanted to go into hyper mode. I don't blame it, because I'm pretty sure it causes a fever. I kind of wonder if the Pokemon like this, because I know they're artificial, or their hearts are artificially closed. I wonder if they feel sick in this form or not, or what it's implying when it says that. I love the fact that the Pokeball up at the top corner, it actually disappears once you actually snag one. I never noticed that little detail until now, and I don't know why it took me this long to figure out that. And once again, Hyper Mode, I mean, we could have gotten this Machop like dealt with a whole lot easier. And you know what? Once again, out of all the Pokemon that level serve, kind of feels like Machoke would be one that would know how to serve. good job you two downloading the Switch code and not getting into a big loop of hyper mode. You saying I lost? I mean, I'm not saying it. You just lost, buddy, straight up. Like, I'm so sorry about that, Nova, but also, thank you for continuously using, a sunny day? Once again, I don't know why. Maybe it's because none of the other moves probably couldn't be used against our Pokemon? That's my only guess. That or Pokemon really was just high strung up on actually using those moves. But okay. 4 battles. 3 more to go. Oh, do you feel like sticking around for a demonstration of my Pokemon's moves? And the question is, are you wanting to stick around for a demonstration of my Pokemon's moves? Muse? I'm you. Moves. Breloom and a Victory Bell. Breloom. Probably also one of my favorite Pokemon. Actually, this is a nice thing about replaying games like this. Is not only like other Pokemon randomized, but you get to see like, what Pokemon you actually really love. Like Victory Bell is a pretty good Pokemon too, but like, Breloom is definitely up there. And Shroomish, little Shroom. Ooh, okay, I'm glad that was not super effective against Steel. Thank you for not one-shotting my Pokemon, Breloom, I appreciate you. And what hit power is this going to be? See, that's not really a typing, so I don't really know how that works. Like, is there a way to figure out what type of attack? Okay, I was worried I was gonna one-shot it. You added in a Victory Bell because I can try to keep the Breloom alive so we can at least catch it. Is Breloom going to be wow, okay. It's gonna be the first one that we're actually gonna get it first try. I mean, I ain't complaining because we got 2 other trainers to fight. Technically 3 because we got the guy on the rollerblade. Ooh, missed. That's sad, but that's okay, we just use Heat Wave again. Heat Wave, I believe, has a better chance to actually hit than Altuza. And I love how the bubbles are coming out from the very top. Like the details, despite this Pokemon in particular, supposedly not being able to actually learn how to use bubbles. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry, Breloom, you generally looked like you were super struggling. Like the rest of the Pokemon, which they just kind of fell down. I feel really bad for Breloom now. Yeah, honestly, the performance was pretty good though. I think we both performed pretty well together. Made it an entertaining battle for the folks around us, may I say. I wonder if we still fight here or if we fight in the middle. Like how it works in here. And I like how you can't even say yes or no to this battle. Lepus is like, you know what? Just fight me. You got no option. Not to throw and wield my Radilli. I think that's what it's called. And Cloyster. Oh gosh, I love seeing them in this game and actually seeing how the Pokemon look. Pretty cool. I don't remember which Pokemon this is going to be. I don't remember the order. Ooh. Another Pokemon that wouldn't to be that bad to actually get. Okay, I don't really know. I don't know what attacks to use. I don't know. I don't think Heat Wave is gonna do that much damage against it. I believe it's also Rock. Ooh, that was not super effective. That's still quite a beefy hit there. I'm so sorry, Seal. You were just taking the punches today. Oh dear, this is gonna take a while. I have a feeling. Okay, I'm really happy that that attack missed. I'm hoping that this is going to defeat the Cloyster. It's so close to actually be able to defeat it. Oh, but it was burned though, so potentially still. And I have a feeling it's now going to... Oh no, it's gonna say attack the Reggie. I mean, that would make more sense considering it was... Well, actually it wasn't the one that dealt the most damage against it, now that I think about it. But still. So, fingers crossed we're going to be able to catch this without it taking like 5 years. Did it not? I don't know if that actually switched or not, but... I mean, if it didn't, then... You know, it is what it is. It's too bad Reggie has such high health. It's good, but... it sucks in a way that we can't actually heal it more. Now, Cradily, is this second or third gen Pokemon? I don't believe there's any first gen Pokemon in this game, and hey, you know what? Our first throw, and it actually worked. Though, I ain't complaining. God dang it, this didn't miss. This poor Regice. Wow, 2 crit hits against the Regice. This poor thing. Like, our Pokemon is getting beat up. Which, I mean, fair enough, but at least the plus side, the Cloister is about to go bye-bye. We play Cloister, it was kind of good to see you. But now it's just getting the Seadra out. Already into Hyper Mode, but also good to know that it outspeeds everything else. And I don't know why it's getting hit, because the text box is going too fast. It must be the nature that it has. If it's saying that it keeps hitting itself. No, if it misses again... Actually, no, maybe I should just... I'm just gonna move it out. So I kinda want to save the banner. You can call it this guy though. Maybe I'll be able to see it when I edit it out, what I'm assuming is because it's part of its nature. But I don't remember any of those, or the abilities, not the nature rather. I don't remember there being any ability that has the Pokemon hit itself. And thankfully this only hit 2 times. So now let's see, we're just gonna go into Hyper Mode after Hyper Mode after Hyper Mode. Doom Desire. Who you Doom Desiring? I don't know what Doom Desire is. I don't recognize that name. I'm guessing it's something very similar to Destiny Stalk, or whatever that's called. But darn you poisoning my nutleaf. I'm hoping that also doesn't go into Hyper Mode now. One of them just has to take down the Seadra. One of them just gotta. We're just getting up Sea King next time we fight this one here. Pretty cool. Of course it goes into Hyper Mode. Thankfully this Manectric actually knows how to use Spark, and that the Spark actually worked against it. So now we have to go back to the hotel. I'm kind of wondering why Pyrite Town doesn't have a Pokemon Center. Like, it has a shop, and the shop is just like any other, it has a sign over it. You'd think there'd also be a Pokemon Center, not just a hotel. But, I mean, hey, you know what? I'm not complaining. I'm also not complaining how the flashing works in this game. Like, the flashing's like, oof. In any other game, for this, it's like nice and soft. Still technically flashing, but it feels like it's definitely not as harsh as it would be in handheld games. But okay, next up is a Bandana Guy Devil. At least this one I read right. Ooh, Illumis and a Latias. Okay, I was wondering when there's gonna be another legendary. It feels like a lot of NPCs in this randomizer tend to have legendaries. Oh man, this Pokemon has a black aura! I mean, cool. I'm mostly worried about getting the Latias down. Now that I think about it, using that probably not going to be super effective considering it's Psychic type. Flying type by itself would be a yes, but Psychic type with that would be a no, because Psychic is super effective against fighting, not the other way around. Oh great, it has Uproar. I believe, yeah, much like Belly Drum, it's just going to continue to do that until it misses. So, that's great. And I know that over time it's just gonna keep getting stronger and stronger. Now hopefully this Illumis we're gonna be able to actually get pretty quickly, or Illumis. Actually, now I was thinking about it. That's so cute. Oh, I love it when Pokemon names just have puns or the names or things that just make sense. Illuminate, Luminous, and it's also a Firefly? I don't know about you. That just makes sense. Okay. Maybe my next trick, because I don't think electric tags really get cancelled out by the cycle of Latias. Oh, it's not very effective. Okay. Now I don't really know what would be the best move to use against Latias then. So I was kind of hoping that would be good against this. As part of Midnight Trick, just getting his butt handed to it now. What did this Midnight Trick do to you guys? I don't think it really did anything. Or maybe we'll just bring a Reggie Ice back. At least they Heat Wave didn't one-shot KO. How dare you almost KO my Bannet? Like, it's probably also trying to target Bannet, yet I knew it, it's just going after this scary Pokemon. I mean, to be fair, this was the one that was just ready to open and not actually doing anything, so like, I don't blame them for taking the opportunity. But it still sucks. Also, I'm not too worried about KOing these Shadow Pokemon, just because, well, I know that unlike some of the other ones that were one-time opportunity until you get to post-credits, you can actually refight these trainers to actually get them. And I'm still hoping that we'll be able to get this Illuminous pretty quickly. This is also going to be the last fight of the episode. There's still one more left, but at the same time I'd still like to progress the story. I just wanted this one to primarily be the Pokemon catching, or I guess Shadow Pokemon seeing episode. In the next episode we will probably be fighting the Rollerblade guy, and then we'll be fighting Kale. I believe... Actually, I don't know if his Shadow Pokemon actually... Wait, Swallow? I mean, okay. I don't know what roleplay does, so I'm actually going to use that. Does not affect Touch-Save, which means it's already Dark type. I always thought that the third type was the one that actually becomes Dark type. I mean, am I complaining? No. Actually, you know, we were just gonna fight the Okay, not only did we find a super effective attack, but oh my goodness, I love how we're actually learning something. I'm just gonna use Tormix, and I rarely use Tormix, even though it's a good move in this game. But the tongue, I did not expect the tongue of all things. It's so huge. Like, I'm pretty sure that's Lickitungue's tongue, is it not? But my goodness. Okay. Well, there is 5 Shadow Pokemon caught. Another 2 fights to go. One of them has a Shadow Pokemon. I don't believe the other has one yet, because I think we need to fight him the second time around, or I guess... Yeah, the second Pyrite Town encounter, I believe, is when Kill actually has his Shadow Pokemon. I could be wrong about that. But still, I forget about the tongue. I did not actually expect that. I mean, I'm welcoming it, but bruh. Yes, I do. And no, I'm not the sheep is like right there, buddy. I'm glad to meet you, Johnson. But yeah, with that, we shall leave it here. In the next episode, we're gonna make some story progression. But man, we got so many Pokemon. Okay, so obviously we got 2 in a party. But then we got at least 3 right here. And again, let me know if you want me to switch out any Pokemon. It's like at any time, like even these guys. I'll probably keep them with me because it still feels weird to put starting Pokemon away in the box. Sometimes it's just better Pokemon out there. But yeah. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up, slap the subscribe button, say it down in the comments down below, do what you do, and I'll see you in the next episode. And between episodes, I'm also going to get the shadow gauge down. So, there's that. Peace.